This is lecture 39 based on the 4th unit, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about this linear convolution using circular convolution. Okay. So, we already read about the circular convolution. Now, in this lecture we are going to calculate this linear convolution with the help of this circular convolution. Okay. So, let us start with the lecture. So, I am just starting with the one numerical problem. Okay. So, numerical problem based on this circular convolution, clear. So, just here is one example mentioned there. Compute the circular convolution of the following sequence and compare the result with linear convolution. Okay. So, what we have to do? We have to firstly calculate the circular convolution, and after that we are going to calculate this linear convolution, and at the end we are going to compare both result whether they are same or not. Okay. So, let us just in this example the x n is given, x n equal to 1 comma 1 up to minus 1, okay, and h n is given this. So, x n and h n is given. Now, we know this calculation of, because in this question, okay, it is not mentioned that you have to calculate with the help of this matrix form or W n form. Okay. So, you can use any one of them method. Okay. So, here I am using this circular convolution, okay, matrix method. Okay. So, what you have to do? We know this y n, we have to convert the generalized equation, that is x n, okay, and then this is the your circular convolution sign, and h n. So, we know this matrix method. Firstly, we have to write the y n. So, if in this equation the number of samples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, y 0 to y 7. So, you can see over here y 0, y 1, y 2, y 3, y 4, y 5, y 6, y 7. Okay. And after that this h n. So, just write it down the h n 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, 0 you can check over here 0, 1, 2, 3, then 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, just write it down this. Now, what you have to do? You have to shift the first one, okay, in your this way. Okay. So, if you are going to shift this 0 over here, so now the sample is starting from 0. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2 and last में बच क्या रहा 1. So, वो 1 क्या आ जाएगा? ऊपर आ जाएगा. Again you have to shift this 0 over here, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, simple method, we already seen this example in previous lecture. Okay. So, in this way we can calculate this matrix. Now, you have to multiply with the x n. So, x n is given. So, this is nothing else the x n, this is y n, and this is your shifting of h n. So, when you multiply, when you do the matrix multiplication, so I am not going to discuss about this matrix multiplication, because you guys already know about the how to multiply these two matrices. Okay. So, we have one matrix over here. Okay. I am just going to remove. So, we have one matrix over here and one matrix over here. Now, we have to multiply these two. Okay. So, when you multiply, we will get this y n. Okay. This will be the result of this circular convolution. Okay. Now, we have to check with the help of this linear convolution. Okay. So, how to calculate this linear convolution? So, for it is very easy, just write it down the all these value of h n over here. Okay. So, you can see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 and x n over here. Okay. That is given in the question 1, 1, 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay. Now, what you have to do? You have to separate this by a line. Okay. So, if I talk about this first one, so in this way. Okay. So, you have to take these number in this manner. Okay. Okay, so it is very easy to calculate these numbers. कहाँ तक जाना है? अप टू एंड तक. Okay, now you have to add whatever is coming in between the line. So, suppose if I talk about this line, so there is only one element, so I have written in 1. If I talk about this combination, so 1 plus 0, that is 1. Now, if I talk about this one, okay, you can see over, so 2 plus 1 plus 0, so that will be 3. Now, 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0, so 6. So, in this way we can calculate this linear convolution. So, we will get this answer using the linear convolution. Now, you can check whether it is same or not. So, here 0, 1, 3, 6, 10, 11, 9, 4, minus 4, 9, okay, that is coming from this linear convolution. एंड सर्कुलर कन्वोल्यूशन से जो मिल रहा था हमें वो हमें YM ये मिल रहा था. सो यू कैन सी ओवर है बोथ आर नॉट सेम, okay, both are different. Okay, now if you want to before this discussion how we will get the same answer, before going to into this discussion, let's discuss about this comparison between circular and linear convolution. Clear? So, if I talk about the circular convolution, YN contains same number of samples as that of XN and HN. Okay, so जो नंबर ऑफ सैम्पल्स होंगे, नंबर ऑफ सैम्पल्स की बात करें मीन्स हाउ मैनी नंबर ऑफ सैम्पल्स आर देयर, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, और 8 ही नंबर ऑफ सैम्पल्स हमारे किस में थे, XN में, और सेम हमारे किस में थे, HN में. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ this circular convolution. So, by n will be the same number of sample as XN and HN. Okay. But in linear convolution, if I talk about so in linear convolution, how much we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, 15 number of samples we are getting in the case of the linear convolution. Okay. So, the number of samples in linear convolution is given by n equal to L plus m minus 1, okay, where L is the number of samples in XN, m is the number of samples in HN, okay, and n number of samples is the result of the linear convolution. So, in previous case, if I want to calculate how many number of samples, okay, so we know XN में number of samples कितने थे example में 8, HN में भी कितने थे 8. So, what will be the number of samples in convolution, that is 8 plus 8 minus 1 according to this formula. Okay. So, that is coming 15. So, you can check over here the number of samples in linear convolution is 15. This is the reason that the result of linear and circular convolution are not same. Okay. Now, the question is, if you want to obtain the same result, okay, whether the output of the circular convolution and output of the your linear convolution. Okay. So, what we have to do, you have to padding of zeros, okay, padding of zeros किसमें, जिसमें number of हमारे जो samples हैं, okay, वो कम है. So, like if another example I am going to take in this lecture, that is find the linear convolution of x1n and x2n if x1n is equal to this one and x2n is equal to this one. Okay. So, now you can see over here in x1n there is 4 number of samples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 number of samples, but in x2n there are only 3 samples, 1, 2, 3. So, what you have to do? You have to do zero padding. ओके. सो जीरो पैडिंग किस में होगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ सैम्पल्स कितने हैं 3, हमें बनाने हैं कितने 4. सो वी हैव टू पैड 1 0 ओवर हेयर. ओके. सो यू कैन सी हियर नाउ x2n इक्वल टू क्या हो गया 1 1 1 एंड लास्ट में क्या हमने कर दिया जीरो पैडिंग. ओके. सो नाउ वी नो द सेम फॉर्मूला, राइट इट डाउन द HN over here your xn is over here. So, here x2n is given 1 1 1 0 and x1n is given 1 2 3 4. Okay. So, now what you have to do? Again same process. Now, add to all samples in between the lines. So, here is only one sample. So, 1 is coming over. So, 1 plus 2 that is 3 coming, 1 plus 2 plus 3 that is 6 coming, 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 that is 9 coming over here. Okay. So, 0 plus 3 plus 4 that is 7 is coming, or 0 plus 4 4 and last में 0. Okay. So, here the number of samples in the result is 7, because we know the how many number of samples, that is given by the number of samples in x1n, that is 4, number of samples in x2n, that is 4 minus 1. So, n is coming. So, you can check over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 samples are there. Okay. So, thus to obtain same result using circular convolution, okay, we have to make the length of the xn and hn equal to 7. Okay. So, that is why we do the 0 padding, but this length is preferred to be in terms of power of 2. Okay. So, this is important point, you have to see, mention is over here, but this length is preferred to the terms of power of 2. Therefore, we have to choose n equal to 8. ओके सो हमारी कोशिश है कि 2 टू पावर में रहे. ठीक है. सो फॉर दिस व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू 2 to the power 2 अगर 7 आ रहा मीन्स 2 to the power 8 will be useful, 2 to the power 3 will be useful, means total number of 8 will be useful. So, what you have to do, we have to padding now remaining samples. Okay. So, this is given 0 1 2 1 2 3 4 is given. Now, what we have to do, we have to pad is 4 zeros over here. Okay. Same we have to in this x2n. So, 1 1 1 is was given. Now, we have to pad 5 zeros 1 2 3 4 5. So, making this n equal to 8. Okay. Now, we know this circular convolution method. So, what you have to do, yn equal to क्या होगा, we can write it down this hn this xn over here. Okay. So, the x1n is given 1 2 3 4 0 0 0. Now, just shift these values. Okay. When you shift, so we will get this matrix. Now, you have to multiply this with the x2n. So, we will get yn equal to 13697,400. So, you can check here whether equation 1, ये हमारी equation जो हमने simple x1 convolution with x2n calculate की थी linear convolution से. Now, when we are doing circular convolution, so both are this equation are same. Okay. So, in previous example we have seen this circular convolution and linear convolution are different. Okay. Now, but if you want to achieve the same answer, whether it is coming in circular convolution or whether it is coming in linear convolution, both should be same. So, for this what you have to do, you have to use this 0 padding method. Okay. So, when you pad the zeros, you will get the same answer in case of linear convolution and in case of your circular convolution. Okay. So, this is another example. So, this is all about this linear convolution and using with circular convolution. Okay. So, I think the method is very simple, but you have to remember, if you want to achieve both the answer same, okay, you should have pad to 0. Okay. So, length आपको क्या करनी पड़ेगी, same करनी पड़ेगी. Okay, with the help of this formula n equal to L plus m minus 1. Okay. So, thank you students.